long-form video. Okay, so I'm here with Jacob. I'm getting my hair cut right now, and there he is. And here's this little pink razor, which I love. And we're having a good conversation right now about. So I love Jacob. I've been. How long have I known you? Almost.
More than 5 years?
Yeah. So five.
About 5 years.
About 5 years. So met him in New York 5 years ago. Then he left for Chicago. When did you leave?
years.
For 2 years.
And then I back to 6 months so far, back to New York.
Yeah. So he came back 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So I'm back with him. He's the one who makes me look good with my hair. But anyways, so I love this guy, and so we were talking today about I really want him to build up his business even more. He's already doing very, very well, but I always like to see my friends do much better. And so we threw out a couple ideas.
Yeah.
And one thing I think that can always be improved, and I look to do this with my own business too, is retention with clients. So here's a couple ideas that we talked about. First is for men, because men have haircuts every 3 to 4 weeks, or it's if you have a hairstyle, you always come back every 3 to 4 weeks, right? To maintain and to keep it how it is, right? So no one really does this or I don't know any hairstylists that actually do this, which is actually scheduling appointments in advance. So he could, and he's going to do this, right? With me, it's saying he knows I come like clockwork. I need a haircut every 3 weeks. So why not already book me in advance for the next, 3 months on 3-week cycles? Put it in my work calendar for a certain day and time, and it's just there. So now I don't have to worry about it. I know it's in my calendar, and then I can just come in. He knows he has a client coming in every 3 weeks now, and I know I have a haircut every 3 weeks. And that can be done across the board with people. Now, you may say, well, what if people don't like to schedule in advance, 3 to 4 weeks, and they like to do it, they don't know their schedule and they're not sure. I say, fine. Here's an alternative: is that because for his clients, he'll know that for a man, he'll need a haircut in 3 to 4 weeks. Some people are 3, like me. Some people are 4. But Jacob knows that, like what's the cadence that they need. So when that time is coming, say for me, in 3 weeks I need a haircut, right? Maybe 5 days before I'm due for a haircut, he could actually text me and say, hey, it's time for your haircut. It's about that 3-week time. You're 5 days away. Here's 3 days and times that work. That I have available. Do any of these times work for you? Yes or no? If yes, just tell me which time, and then boom, just by responding to one text or email or however you want to do it, he books a repeat customer. It makes it easier for the customer. It leaves it, instead of the customer having to say, oh, I need a haircut, and then I have to call Jacob or text him. Jacob's just made my life, or the customer's life, very easy, and made it so I have no reason not to come back to Jacob, right? And I think those two little things, just focusing on that actual relationship, making it easier for the customer, can make a big difference and increase the amount of people he has coming back. Plus, it helps serve the customer better, makes it easier for them. So it's something I've been wanting to talk to Jacob about for a little bit, because I think it's for me, we'll see if it works or not. Here's an idea. But anyways, that's what we're talking about. And now I'm getting my hair all trimmed. It's always good. Jacob, tell him, where are you from?
I'm from Seoul, Korea.
And when did you move to?
About 6 years ago.
Yeah. So I met him. What? When you were a year?
Financial
A year? Yeah.
Was
A year.
it
You were,
2011?
yeah.
Maybe
So you were here. You
2012.
were a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize this. His English though has gotten so, amazing. So you moved here and you didn't actually know English, right? Yeah. So get this. This is what I love. You moved here, didn't know English at all. How did you learn?
From the street, from the.
From just
Well,
talking?
it's like yeah.
Did you take classes?
Oh yeah, I actually went to English class.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
But-
yeah.
See, that's amazing to me.
Yeah, like
That's amazing.
Structure.
Yeah.
How to make a sentence, and
Yeah.
then mostly and then spoken language, and then written language is a little different.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly learn from my client. You know.
This is what I love. It's like if you actually want to do something, you have no excuse. This man right here came over, didn't know English, learned English, was working at the same time.
Right.
I met him when he was still learning. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for you, my friend, for doing that. And, now you look a little crazy.
Still learning,
There you go. Yeah, it's good now. And so, anyways, those are some ideas. Oh,
Right.
there you go. Now,
For giving me a great idea of it.
now my hair's coming together. There you go. But
There you go.
slowly. But anyways, there's a couple ideas. I think it can be applied to. Final note: it can be applied not just to hairstylists, but anyone, dentists, doctors,
Right.
any service provider
Right.
it's all about just serving the customer.
How we take care of our client.
Yep, exactly.
So
That's what it's about.
Relationship, right?
It's all relationships. That's
All
it. I mean,
relationships.
that's why part of the reason why I keep coming back to you. One, the product has to be really good. So Jacob's product is very, very good in my opinion. That's like a big reason. So if the product wasn't good, it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't come back.
And trust the product.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Without that, that's the
What-
foundation
what
of
I'm
everything.
selling, yeah?
Without that, doesn't matter how much I like you. If I don't like, that, I won't come back. But anyways, yeah, the foundation is the product, which he has, and then after that, it's about the retention. So anyways, all right, I'm gonna get cleaned up here.